we can't talk about learning how to boss without bringing up Arch-Glacor. So there's something that's very, very good about Arch-Glacor, which is the setup box in the corner. When you come to Arch-Glacor, you can literally set up the fight to be however you want. And this is going to help you learn multiple different mechanics in the game. So there are 5 different mechanics that Arch-Glacor has. The first one being Flurry, the next one being Pillars of Ice, the Exposed Core, the Frost Cannon, and Glaciate Minions. These mechanics are going to help you learn the different types of mechanics that a lot of bosses have in RuneScape. So the way that I recommend that you learn bossing Arch-Glacor is a very good way, because you can literally enable and disable what mechanics you would like to use. So our equipment that we're using is all tier 70 necro gear, so that's including the Death Guard, the Soul Lantern, the hood, the robe top, the robe bottom, and the boots and the gloves. Then we're using an illuminated Book of Wisdom, the Deathwarden Nexus, an Amulet of Fury, and an Obsidian Cape, as well as the Ring of Fortune. And then for our inventory, we're just using all Beltfish, along with our Infernal Puzzle Box, a Extreme Necromancy Potion, an Extreme Defense Potion, and a Super Restore Flask. So I'm going to do a kill here to show you what it looks like with no mechanics. So you can see right now, we're getting these little ice spikes come on from each side of the arena. And you're meant to move out of the way so you don't get hit by that. Now, when you don't have any mechanics, this is all he's going to do. So the blue from him that comes off him is magic hits like this that you can see. And when he raises his arm up high, that is going to be a magic attack. So, yeah, there you go. You can see pretty easy, right? This is going to require you to start learning a couple of defensive abilities. Devotion is a very, very, very important one to know. Devotion will protect you from any damage that you are praying from. Let's say we get hit by magic attacks. If we're praying magic and then we use Devotion, we're going to get 9.6 seconds to get hits for 1 damage of magic, and it will last the entire duration. So it's very important to make sure that you know what you're getting hit by and make sure you can switch to your prayers quickly and effectively. To unlock Devotion, you're going to need to go to the God Wars dungeon and kill General Grador, Kriara, or any of Kriara's or Bandos's followers. It's very simple to get this one done, and I recommend getting it done as soon as you can. There is a quest requirement and level requirements to kill the bosses. However, if you're going to kill the followers in the main area of the dungeon, there is no level requirement. There's only the quest requirement. Anticipation is a very, very important one as well. You literally basically anticipate attacks that are incoming. What it basically does is reduce all damage by 10%, and it basically makes you immune to any stun, which is the big thing. Another defensive ability you need to know about is Resonance. It's very helpful here when he does the Frost Cannon in normal mode. So if you use Resonance, it is going to block the next attack, and it will heal damage for between 50% and 100% based on the level of your active shield. So you're going to want to try to have the best shield active with Necromancy that you can. I recommend trying to level up your Will of Souls as quick as you can to get the Greater Bone Shield. So what we're going to do now is, for the final part, I'm going to do every single mechanic enabled, and I'm going to hopefully show you that it is possible to kill Arch-Glacor with tier 70 necromancy gear. So I'm going to talk you through the mechanics as he does them, because I feel like that will be a little bit easier for me to remember everything, and hopefully when you can see it yourself visually, it will help. I'm going to drink both of our potions, then I am going to summon both of our summons, and he is ready to be taken down. We're going to start off by praying our mage, and he's straight away doing flurry, so we can use our skulls. Okay, so we got to make sure that we're switching between our prayers here. Back to magic. We're going to use our souls here.
Prepare for a barrage.
Okay, he's going to do the big pillars of ice here. So he's going to do that little flicker of it, and then it'll appear. We want to run all the way over to the right side. Then we want to run down this way, and then over to the middle. I'm going to switch to magic because he usually goes to magic. We're going to avoid it just by walking towards Arch. Then around the beam, bit over, bit down. And then it's ready, so back to the middle we go. Okay, I think we're actually going to get the cannon here. So to effectively avoid the cannon, we're going to resonance here. And as you can see, we're going to hit 1. That's what we're going to receive. We're going to get 1. And if we didn't have full health there, we would have also gained some back.
Yes, yes, you're hurting it.
He's going to do arms here, I think. I'm going to summon in our zombie so he starts doing a bit of poison damage to him. Yep, he's going to do arms. So straight onto his arm. And we can devotion here so we don't take any damage from his core. And there we go. Our devotion lasted a perfect amount of time with the DPS that we was able to do there. So that was very, very good. We're going to special attack him here.
A powerful blow.
And then what we can do is Threads of Fate here. And then we can use our Volley of Souls. And we're going to be able to kill all of them straight away. And then we're going to pick up these little orbs. And you can see they do type plus damage to him. I really want him to do Flurry, so we can actually do some decent DPS. But it is okay. I'm actually going to use the Finger of Death here. He's going to do the pillars again. So just straight over into the far right. And it's just the same every single time. You just move down, then you move over to the middle. And when you get towards the middle, you move up. Then you move more to the left. And then just back down again. And then by the time you've done that, you should come back to the middle, and you'll be fine. He's going to do arms. Yep, I thought so. So we can devotion again, so we avoid taking any damage from this core. Okay, we killed it pretty quickly again, which is always great. And then straight back onto him when he's back up and ready. Okay, he's going to do Flurry, so we can straight away get on our Death Skulls. We can use our Volley of Souls. We need to resummon our Skeleton. Switch to Mage Prayer. Range Prayer, my bad. We're going to spec here as well.
Good strike.
We didn't switch our prayer there, which was a mistake. Okay, he's doing the minions. So again, we use Threads of Fate and use this again. And there we go, they're all dead. We get up the cores, and you can see he's taking the tapless damage from them. We need to switch over to magic here. We can just keep DPSing him, which is great. We can souls him. We're almost ready to spec him too, so let's spec him now that we have the full necrosis stacks. He's going to cannon us here, so we want to be ready with our resonance. Hit it right now, and you'll be able to see here that it doesn't do any damage. 1. And we healed the 302 off of it because we're pretty full health here. I want to try and kill him before he does another phase. But I don't think we're going to be able to, sadly. Okay, so we need to resonance here. We just had it on cooldown in time. So I'm surprised that we actually got 2 here, but we're okay. We was able to resonance it, and we're completely fine. We want to try to kill him before he does everything else. Because he's going to do arms here, which is not what we want at all. Nice, we got him just before. That's awesome. It's a very good kill, that is. And we got some uncut dragonstones, which is nice. And these are helpful for very later on. And we got some charms. I hope this was helpful. Thank you for watching. Let me know what boss you'd like to see next.